Multiverse of Madness is actually a 10 out of 10 film. It's so good. Trust me. Don't leave. Spoiler alert for anyone that hasn't really watched the film. It's probably time for you to just get out right now. If you're expecting a multitude of cameos hooked with clapping and cheering, if you're expecting some nostalgia verse, if you're expecting Doctor Strange and Tom Cruise to just come out, enter camouflage and knock out the big bad Scarlet Witch, don't. I've heard around 40 minutes of the film was actually cut out. I think that more than likely, those were the heroes from the comic verse doing their thing that they cut out the movie. The cameos we did get were really good, and seeing Charles Xavier in his iconic chair, saying that iconic line,
Just because someone stumbles, loses their way, it doesn't mean they're lost forever.
that for me, that was peak. It did bring a tear to my eye. Multiverse of Madness picks up straight after WandaVision. The movie revolves around Doc Strange, Wanda Maximoff, and newcomer America Chavez as they save the multiverse from people that eat ketchup. Don't eat ketchup. I enjoy Chavez in this film compared to Kate Bishop and Tom Holland's Peter Parker. Maturity-wise, and her understanding on how the world works and how the real world actually does have consequences, alright? You cannot just be goofing about all the time, making mistakes. The multiverse has consequences. And America Chavez, out of all the young ones, she looks like the only one that actually gets that. I'd actually have to say that she's my favorite live action young superhero. Every single actor in this movie brings their A game. Benedict Cumberbatch and Elizabeth Olsen, they took the game to another level in this film. They took it to another level. I believe they've both given us the best performance I've seen in an MCU film. The director Sam Raimi doesn't hold back, not one bit. The director of Tobey Maguire's Spiderman trilogy and the Evil Dead franchise, Raimi definitely goes for the more Evil Dead tone than the goofy, childish, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man we got. The film is dark, it's dark, but not in a DC way. I'd rather not talk about DC if I'm gonna be honest. I'm a Marvel fan and what I've seen from DC hasn't impressed me. I've not even watched the Snyder. It is by a country mile the most violent MCU movie we've gotten to date. It leans more into the horror genre than the laugh and giggle MCU one-liners that we've gotten in recent years. To Sam Raimi's credit, it does balance all the elements in the film. It delivers an incredible MCU experience for the viewer. It will 100% make Disney another billion in the box office. This film was very fast paced. It takes me into the action throughout the whole film. I think it could have benefited by it just slowing it down a bit so that we can get emotionally connected to the characters and the plot. The visuals in this movie were so good. Multiverse of Madness had me feeling like I was jumping across the multiverse with the characters. We were given a snack of the multiverse and looking what if. Sam Raimi does a fantastic job of giving us the multiverse, making me feel like I'm flying in the sky with my favorite superheroes. I'm crawling across the multiverse with my favorite superheroes, and to capture the beauty and the horrors of multiverses beyond our own. The recurring issue in the MCU films is the fact that the main characters don't have any consequences. Just like in Hawkeye, when Kingpin is punching Kate Bishop, throwing her across the room, like all that, she gets not even a tear. She's not even crying at the end of it. She's just fine, happy days. I've not really liked that. Multiverse of Madness really does a really good job of avoiding these pitfalls, which leads to a great ending, which appeals to most viewers. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.